Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I'm going to be letting you know the starting lineups and reserves for the upcoming match between the All Blacks and Fiji. It is the rematch and it is the last one of the Steinlager Test Series. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let's get right into these lineups. Right, so this game, it is going to be played at FMG Stadium in Hamilton. And it is going to be kicking off at 7:05 PM. So it should be a very exciting match if it's anything like the match that we did get to see last week. But we will start with the All Blacks, the home side. And to start this All Blacks lineup, they have actually gone with an unchanged front row. It is going to be number 1, George Bower, number 2, Cody Taylor, and then number 3 is going to be Nepo Lulala. Then looking at the locks, number 4, it is going to be Scott Barrett. He wasn't in the starting lineup or reserves for the last week's match against Fiji. He is getting a chance in this match though. And then number 5, it is going to be Sam Whitelock, who was on the bench for the last match, but he has moved back into that number 5 position, and he has got the captaincy back for this match as well. Then looking at the loose forwards, number 6 is going to be Akira Ioane. Number 7 is the returning Ardie Savea. He's had a few knee injury problems in the past, but he is going to be back in that starting lineup now, and they have done a similar thing to what they did last week with Shannon Frizzell in regards of throwing him back into that starting lineup straight away. And there is another man who is returning from injury in that back line that I will get to in a short moment. But then number 8 for this one, it is going to be Luke Jacobson. So no Hoskins Atutu this week up against Fiji. Then number 9, it is once again going to be Aaron Smith. Number 10 is going to be Richie Mo'unga. So he is going to get his first run round up against Fiji in this match. Now number 11, it is going to be Sevu Reece. He has transitioned from the right wing to the left wing side for this match, and replacing him in the number 14 jersey, it is going to be Will Jordan. Now that man scores tries for fun at test level at the moment. He has been able to score a huge amount over the last couple of games up against Tonga and Fiji. Last week he was able to get one off the bench, so he will be hoping that he can continue that form into this game as well. Then the centres, it is going to be David Havili at 12 once again. He scored 2 tries in the last match, had a pretty solid game at 12. And then number 13, it is going to be the returning Anton Leonard-Brown. He had elbow surgery only around 6 weeks ago, but he is now going to be back in that starting lineup, and he will be tested straight away when he does go up against some of these solid Fijian players. Then at number 15 for this one, the fullback for the All Blacks will be Damian McKenzie. So he is back in that starting lineup. Jordie Barrett, he was playing fullback for the last match, but he is not in the starting lineup or reserves for this week. But that is the starting lineup for the All Blacks. Now we will look at the reserves, and they are going to be as follows. Number 16 is going to be Dane Coles, coming off the bench in the last match up against Fiji, scoring 4 tries. Very impressive from him, so he will be hoping to continue to have that impact in the second half of this one. Then number 17, once again going to be Ethan de Groot. Number 18 is going to be Angus Tarval, so he is going to get an opportunity rather than Lomax, who was there for last week's match. Then number 19, it is going to be Brodie Retallick, so he will be a good player to have coming off the bench later on in this match up against Fiji. Number 20 is going to be Shannon Frizzell, moving from that number 6 jersey in the last match to the number 20 for this one. Then at number 21, it is going to be Brad Weber. He had last week off after a little bit of an injury in that match up against Tonga. Number 22 in this one is going to be Beauden Barrett, which is kind of surprising to see that he is going to have another run round. He had 2 black eyes in the last match. He also had a cut above the eye, but he seems to be determined to keep on getting minutes up against Fiji, and that is exactly what he has got. He is going to be coming off the bench in this one. And then number 23, to close out the starting lineups and reserves for the All Blacks, it is going to be Rieko Ioane. So that is the starting lineup and reserves for the All Blacks. Now we will look at Fiji, and they are going to be as follows. Number 1 is going to be Pene Ravai. Number 2 is going to be Sam Matavesi. And then number 3 is going to be Masake Dog. Then the lock pairing in this one, they are going with the exact same as they had for the last match. So number 4 is going to be Timo Mainavanua. And then number 5, it is going to be Leone Nakarawa. And he is going to be the captain for this match, as Botia is not going to be in that number 12 jersey. Then looking at the loose forward trio, number 6 is going to be Johnny Dyer. He had a fantastic game up against the All Blacks last week, was able to win 5 turnovers, which was incredibly impressive. Number 7 is going to be Mesulami Kunavula. And then number 8, it isn't going to be Albert Tuisu like it was for the last match. It is going to be Paseli Yato, who had a very big impact off the bench in the last one. So it will be interesting to see what he can do in the starting lineup. Then at number 9, it is going to be Frank Lomani. Now him and Moses Sorovi both weren't able to get back from Australia for that first test, but they are back for this one, and it will be interesting to see what he can do from number 9 with his replacement Sorovi coming off the bench in the second half. Then number 10 for this one, once again, is going to be Ben Vulavula. So it will be interesting to see how he goes at number 10. I know that people weren't too impressed with his performance last week in terms of the kicking game, but we will have to wait and see how he does in this match at FMG Stadium. Then number 11, it is going to be Nemanja Nadolo once again. He is going to be on that side, and he is going to be marking Will Jordan, so he will have his hands full throughout this match, but vice versa. Nadolo can still run hard with the ball in hand, so Will Jordan will have to make sure that he is making those tackles early to stop the big man from getting up steam. Then in the centres for this one, number 12 is going to be Enrico Buliruarua. So he is getting his first start for Fiji. Then at number 13, it is going to be Waisia Nyakalevu. Then at number 14 for this match, it is going to be Sitareki Tuikuvu. And then number 15, once again, is going to be Kini Morimuri Valu. So that is the starting lineup for Fiji. Now we will look at the reserves, and they are going to be as follows. At number 16, it is going to be Mizulami Dolokoto. So he is getting his first chance in this series. Number 17 is going to be Aroni Mawai. And then number 18 is going to be Leroy Atalifo. Then at number 19, it is going to be Albert Tuisu. So he will have a big impact late in this match, I have a feeling, because he had a very good game up against the All Blacks last week as well. In that number 8 jersey, was able to pick himself up a try, so perhaps that is exactly what he'll be able to do in this one as well. Then number 20, it is going to be Kitioni Kamikami. And then number 21 is going to be Moses Aravi, like I mentioned a little bit earlier on. The two players from Super Rugby Trans-Tasman going to have an opportunity in this match up against the All Blacks. Number 22 for this one is going to be Titai Tela. And then number 23 once again is going to be Manasa Mataili. So that is the starting lineup and reserves for both the All Blacks and Fiji. Should be a very exciting contest. Like I mentioned, 7:05 PM kickoff on Saturday at FMG Stadium. But nonetheless, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We are going to be doing our watch along live stream for the match, so be sure to check that out as well. But nonetheless, I will see you all in the next one.